Hi everyone, it's Laura Kraus again, physiotherapist here at the PCN, and today is a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, sleep. So something I'm often asked is, is there a pillow that you recommend, or what mattress is the best, or what sleep position is the best? And my answer is always the same. It depends. It depends on your body shape, and it depends on what position you like to sleep in. So today we'll talk about a few different sleep positions and offer some tips to help you sleep better. So the first position we'll talk about is sleeping on your back. So if you're sleeping on your back, you want to keep your head in a neutral position. So you want basically your earlobe to be in line with your shoulder. So this is going to be different for everyone. So if you're very petite, you might find that a rolled up towel, a little hand towel, is just enough to support that crease in your neck, okay? For someone who's quite broad through the chest, they might find a more medium pillow or even a large pillow will help get into that position. So if you have a mirror beside you, sometimes it's nice to take a look to see where that ear and shoulder line up, or have your partner or a friend take a look for you to see if that helps. So that will help keep the head in line, okay? The other part we want to talk about that is the legs. Most people aren't comfortable laying flat on their back. If you are, fine, that works. But a lot of people find that if they put a pillow under the knees or even a yoga bolster under the knees, especially if they have back pain, this can help decrease the stress on the low back and be a lot more comfortable. So the other thing I want to talk about is side sleeping, okay? So basically if you're on your side, we want that same idea, okay? We want our head over our shoulders, and we want the pillow to be big enough that it meets our head. So if a pillow is too small, we're going to end up tilting our head to one side. You'll get really tight through one side of the neck, and these muscles will be lengthened and a bit stressed overnight too, okay? If the pillow is too big, it'll push you the opposite way. And so again, you'll have one side shortened, one side lengthened. It basically creates an imbalance and can lead to neck pain and headaches. So you want a pillow that's going to meet you, so you want it to be fairly firm so it doesn't sink in throughout the night, okay? The other thing we want to talk about with side sleeping is the legs. So I find most people are in one of two positions. They either have their legs stacked one on top of the other, or they have one leg out in front. So for that first position, with the legs stacked together, if you put a pillow between the knees, you'll see that that keeps the hips and knees in line, okay? And you want that to be right from the knee to the ankle as well. So make sure that pillow is supporting all through there. Otherwise, what can happen is that with your knees together, we tend to roll one hip forward. And so that creates a bit of a twist through the low back and through the pelvis, and that can lead to issues as well. The other way that people sleep is with that one leg in front of them, okay? So again, you want to prop some pillows there so that your hip and knee and ankle are all in one line, okay? Otherwise, again, what happens is that that front knee goes down to the bed and we create that twisting again through the low back and pelvis, okay? So apply a pillow there, and same thing goes for the arms. So if we don't have a pillow or anything to support our arm, again, we're collapsing through the chest, okay? Or we're twisting our upper back. So again, that can lead to issues. So either a pillow, or you can even bunch your blankets up. If you have a thick comforter or a thick duvet, you can bunch those up under your arm and hold on to them for support, okay? Now for someone who has quite a tiny waist compared to their hips, so mostly females obviously, if they have a big difference between that, what can help is either a roll-up pillow or even a roll-up towel, and you can put that in that space in the waist, and that will help the spine as well to keep that neutral position, make you a lot more comfortable. Now, the one position that I don't recommend is sleeping on your stomach for a couple of reasons. So you'll see here, laying on your stomach, we tend to turn our head to one side, and we do tend to have a favorite side. So again, you're creating that imbalance, okay? So the neck is turned, you'll get some muscles lengthened, some muscles are shortened, and creates that imbalance, okay? There's not really a great way to get out of that for stomach sleepers, because we need to breathe. The other thing that happens, especially if you have a pillow under your head, is that we create this extension curve in our low back, okay? So especially if the mattress isn't very firm, we tend to sink in there, and that can create a lot of stress in the low back, okay? A few different things can happen with the legs in this position. Sometimes people will have one leg out, and again, that creates that twist in that pelvis and low back area, as well as it can really tighten up the hip rotators on that one side, okay? So again, you're creating a lot of imbalance. Noticing a theme here yet? So basically we want to keep that a nice neutral position, which is hard to do in the stomach. So I do try to get people away from that as much as I can. But sleep is important. So most importantly, we want you to sleep. I think that's pretty much it for the sleep positions. I can recommend a few things. I do find people like water pillows for side sleeping. It basically looks like a pillow. It just has a water pouch underneath. So it gives you that firmness that you need, that support that you need, and the water fills in where it has to. So I find for side sleepers, this can work really well because it'll fill in that curve in the neck. It still feels like a pillow on top, so it's very comfortable, but you have that nice support part underneath. So that is one that I will recommend. I think that's all for today, so happy sleeping.